Hello everyone, back again on the day 13th of 100 days of UX challenge, and we are going to discuss today about like two particular articles which are written in this book as a note. So we are going to read it. I have like summarized few points from that. So let's see. The first one is from this guy Nielsen, Jacob Nielsen, and so he's talking about like what is AI first application, and what is generative UI, what is individualized UX. So let's learn first about what is AI first application. The AI first application makes an effort to tell the story in the context of the customer's needs. Okay, AI talks with the customer using their language. All the content is highly individualized, and AI offers explanations, rating, and filters appropriate to the task it understands the customer is trying to solve. Okay, I mean this is what we have also discussed in the yesterday's session. So yeah, we can skip it for now. But yeah, this one is important where he's talking about what is generative UI and what is like individualized UX. Like both are actually same. Currently our workflow assumes that UI is basically frozen at the time human designer signs off on it. Okay, like how we design currently in any corporates, that you will do some developer handoff, and that moment your design actually freezes. After that, yeah, there could be like some feedback and you will change some or the other thing if there is a mistake from your end or from the product's direction. But yeah, I mean at that time it's fixed. Now the developers are going to work on it and it will be shipped. So that's the current state of UX right now. So what is the first generation generative UI? Okay, in that one, AI will be modifying the screens. Okay, like as a designers, we are going to get help from AI, and we are going to modify screens, and after it will be freeze frozen, right, and it will be shipped, but it will not change dynamically. So that's the current generation. Maybe like it's coming right now, but yeah, it will be like more prominent in maybe a year or two. Also there is a second generation generative UI where UI is generated afresh every time user access the app. Okay, so if a user is using the app for like maybe today, but after maybe if he is coming after a few days, maybe a day later, the UI will be completely changed, and different users will get drastically different UIs. And this, the best thing about that is like you can actually see if a user is disabled, is if a user has this kind of a disability, then your website will be shown like that kind of to supplement that uh, disability. So that can be like really helpful in terms of when you are going to help these disabled peoples. uh, so I mean you can actually customize that for different disabilities and differently able people's lives. It will be affected really, really well. More simplified UI can be showed to beginners, and advanced features can be introduced to expert users. So yeah, you can do this as well. That for beginner users, you would show the minimal kind of features, the just what you need them to onboarded or just to get started. But once they spend some time and now they want to explore more, then yeah, slowly introduce the expert level features, so that will be not overwhelming in the beginning. Maybe I can see that if you are a new video editor, I mean if you are using Premiere Pro for the first time, then there will be like a lot of things on your screen, and maybe you are not going to use any of those features. So just show what is necessary, maybe cutting feature, maybe stitching, how you delete middle cut. Yeah, that's it. So that yeah, that could be a good learning learning opportunity for people, and also like a good way to you know think about it, like how UI can be evolved. And yeah, so there, that was one article that you know I mean, now we have some sort of mental model that how, I mean, the Gen UI might evolve. So this is not like 100%. This is just a uh, this author is thinking that okay, this could be a way, but it's not the final. I mean, we don't know the future. Nobody knows the future. So yeah, and this was the second article, which is about a sentient design and the intelligent interface. So what is sentient design? See, it moves past static representation presentation to transform the user experience into a radically adaptive story. It's about like, yeah, it's similar in a way, where you want to evolve the experience over the time based on the story the user has been through. So let's see some examples. Like AI powered chatbots are, can they can take conversation in any direction, that we know, right? Like you can ask anything and they are going to reply you with something. So it's an experience that follows you where you take it. Okay, it's, so basically you can drive the conversation wherever you want, and it will radically adapt to the path you set. Okay, that AI will be like supplementing your thoughts there and then. So AI can turn even uh, if there is a blank, you have seen the Figma, what yeah, Figma make, right? So in that one also there is a blank canvas, and just you write some prompt and you will get some UI. So even users can do it. So even if user wants something on his screen, then he can just type it, and we can think about a use case like uh, suppose, just take Instagram. Okay, like we all use it, so that will be a good example. Just write a prompt that show me all the red shirts available in the market near Bengaluru. I mean something like that. So what that AI will do? So it will see the location. It will, so your feed will be changed based on that, and maybe you can also tell that, okay, sort these results by popularity wise, or something like whatever you think. What is the latest trend? Like what is the most authentic or something? So where you can buy those kind of shirts. So I mean, just an you know idea, but this can go in any direction, and the interface could be like made much smarter. So yeah, and that I mean, exactly, we have seen that in Apple's math notes. So whenever you like do some math in your notes, so that AI will be basically scrolling the page, and it will be looking out for those math calculation, and it will prompt you that, okay, should I do this calculation and put the answer over here? So so that is an adaptive AI, right? So it is changing your UI based on what you are doing currently on the screen, on the apps. So yeah, that's a good mental model to think about whenever we are thinking about like sentient design in the future. And also sentient design lets us deliver meaningful human outcomes in ways that haven't been possible till now. Okay, so it's evident that we this is a new way of thinking sentient design. So we can just think about some completely radical approaches, that how this AI will be implemented as per the user's need. So yeah, it's a lot to think about and lot to just explore around. And our creation should remain focused on human goals. So that's the goal, right? Like, see, everything is getting easier in terms of uh, code, uh, the tech part of it, like it's getting easier because now we are building some of the wrappers to simplify all this complexity. So just start from the beginning when computers started in the mainstream. Just before that, we had these computers of room size. So okay, and that was not for personal use. It was like there's a laboratory, and some people have invested a lot of money and they have made this huge office like computer, and now they are doing some calculations there. Even before that, there was a mechanical computer. So all this 1 and 0 was basically based on tape. Okay, if the tape has a hole, then it's a 0 and there's a 1, so something like that. So it was, so it has evolved from that to the machines we have, like these powerful machines we have right now. And also, just not that, um, currently we are building wrappers to simplify these machines. Okay, now you don't know, like many people like don't know what is OS. Okay, what how OS works. So OS is also like, currently we know that Mac is an OS. Okay, but how the OS work, like what is the operating system, what is the kernel, and you know what are the like underlying principles. So maybe some of us might have seen this in when they were building PCs, that you need this CPU, you need this everything. Now in Macs, everything is like one board itself. So it's kind of abstracting the different things into a single thing. So that's how tech evolves. So now, earlier, like people used to do understand the like kind of languages like C. I mean, still people are doing it, but yeah, that's a very basic level of understanding. Even before that, I think Pascal or some other languages were there, which are like machine language. I mean, they understand like ones and zeros and all. So yeah, I mean, currently we can code just by typing. Okay, I need to make this thing. Give me a code. So you will get the whole code and the dev ready kind of a file there. So the thing is, we are now coming closer where we are just focusing on the problem of humans. Okay, now the tech part is almost like that, like we can do anything with tech. It will evolve on its own. Okay, that will not stop. But this is the thing. We are designers and we need to think about, we need to be focused on human goals, like what humans are going to do, and what are their needs nowadays. As everything is getting simpler, like what are the problems with humans. So that's what we can focus on, and that's where AI will shine. Like AI will really help all the designers to just abstract it out uh, from your even problem solving process. Just think about this, how you are going to solve users problem, like what users need and everything. And yeah, this is a pretty good thought. This is from the book Sentient Design. It's not launched yet. I think it will be launched in 2026. So yeah, we will read it when it is getting launched. Currently, yeah, that was it for this lecture. Like lot of things we have learned, and in the next video we are going to talk about the next chapter. So yeah, thanks for tuning in, and see you. Bye.